Valley LaForce reporting courtside. The NBA Finals was a memorable one as the Spurs bested the West, but couldn't beat the Heat. Now they meet once again here at the AT&T Center for a chance for the Spurs to exact some revenge against the champions of the NBA. Pass to Temple. Takes it off the glass. The heart and soul, Clark, of both of these teams. They're both very unselfish.
Yeah, it's in their DNA. I think it's a blend, a nice blend of culture and coaching. And they acquire players who fit the way they want the game to be played.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. 4 on the clock. Misses from short range. Parker outside. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Outstanding feed from Parker there. He's so good at facilitating the offense.
Pass to Pachulia. LeBron James on the wing. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, great-looking jump shot there.
A three ball. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Pachulia. And so just over a minute and a half played. In the corner, it's James. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Goes up the baseline. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's Williams, high post. Picked by Pachulia. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Spurs with the lead. In the corner, it's Temple. And the 3 off target. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Fires for 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Spurs passing it around. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
He can't get it to go. Heat out offense. Picked by Pachulia. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Wade. It's blocked.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Tries again. Here's Pachulia. And Finally, they hit one.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And Pachulia pulls it down. The Heat with the lead. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Missed inside. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Comes up empty down low.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
And it's Miami's ball. Here's Wade. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Wade is so crafty. He scores in so many different ways. That time with the soft floater.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Spurs trailed by 4. Ginobili outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Very reliable. Ginobili solid from deep.
Now the Heat with it. There's Williams with the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Baseline try. And the rebound goes to Duncan. It's tipped. Pass to Parker. Ginobili outside. To the left wing. Wade with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
There's a lot to like and love about Wade. He's the guy who isn't just a scorer. He'll look to get others involved. Actually, he'll do whatever his team needs him to do to win.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs trailed by 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Now here's Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Not enough on that one as it misses.
operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Spurs trail by 5. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Boy, Miller is a good teammate who's always ready to stroke it. And you've got to respect his attitude and the fact that he's always ready to produce.
At the line for the Heat.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Miami?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Driving the lane. Basket counts. 11 points in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Back to Chalmers. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. It's not going to go for him. Spurs trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Blair. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Who is outside? That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. Now the Heat with it. And here is Chalmers. Still scoreless. Pass to Aldridge. And it's blocked.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right.
Miami leading by 4. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And how about the mindset of Williams? Just constantly on the lookout to set up his teammates.
Back to Parker. Ginobili outside. Buries it from three-point range. Ginobili's got 6 points.
And his ability to affect the game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
It is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Heat.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Parker looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ginobili. Parker outside. Spurs passing it around. Shoots the 3. And Manu Ginobili good for 3. Ginobili's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Spurs. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Wow, making sure of that one.
Pass to Blair. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. He's got 6.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Now here's Wade. Rebound, San Antonio. Ginobili outside. Parker outside to the inside. His first shot coming late. And it's San Antonio with another.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Outside Williams. Floats it up for James. It's rebounded by Blair. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Ginobili. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the middle. Made on the wing. The shot. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 21.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Back to Duncan. Blair trying to get open.
Is there any better feeling than...
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Blair, the screen to the paint. Got a hand on it.
No chance to convert that one. Stuffed.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. So it's the Spurs now. 6-point game. Ginobili outside. Takes a three. San Antonio again missing. Jams it straight down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Well, Heat leading by 8. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, 2005 was the last NBA draft with high school players. We're in the one-and-done era now, Clark. What do you think of it?
You know, I'm okay with it, Kevin. I actually like it. We had 8 high school players go in the first round back in 2004, and those are players who won't contribute for at least a year.
And the second free throw, good. Parker with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Duncan with it. He's picked up by James. Will it go? And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Pachulia's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
And it's Miami with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Both teams will make substitutions. Off with the layup. Spurs trail by 9. The shot will not fall. Dwayne Wade on the wing. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. G with the rebound. And San Antonio has possession. And the layup's good off the glass. 15 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bounce pass from Williams. James cooking from deep.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Second shot opportunity. And Duncan with the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Banked in off the glass. He's got 26.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around. And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Heat have gone 5 of 8. From the charity stripe right here tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And the technical free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Driving in, and it's blocked.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim. Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lewis outside. Back to Chalmers. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Chalmers has got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that's good. Field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Spurs provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They need all hands on deck, so they're giving the green light, but they'll keep a close eye on his injury as the game rolls on. Back to you.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity, can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
Pass to Parker. There's 38 seconds left in the first half, and he banks in the layup.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Aldridge is screened. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Temple. And stolen by Miller. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 9-point Miami lead. With 4 seconds on the clock. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Miami leading by 6. Right side, Williams. Duncan brings the double team. Pass to James. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing here by 8.
Terrific job by him to get ideal positioning on defense there. What a block.
In the corner, it's James. Back to Williams. There's the screen. Heat moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeBron. The strength and power of James down low.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pachulia inside. The kick out to LeBron. Duncan brings the double team. Wade outside. The Heat need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Spurs trail by 8. And the shot goes in. He has 31.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Duncan brings the double team. And that one's good. James.
Assisted.
LeBron's got 9 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wade has the open look. Hits the jumper in space. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
San Antonio calls timeout. Here's Parker. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Pass to Wade. And here is James. Over to the wing. Wade outside. Back to LeBron. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs trail by 7. Pachulia with the steal. Ron right side. Duncan brings the double team. Back to James. San Antonio with the rebound. Parker outside. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. No good from Duncan. The Heat leading by 7. Tim Duncan with the rebound. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought that triple.
Oh, what a finish!
Oh, great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
Jefferson's shot is off. Miami with the ball. pick by Pachulia. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. It's good from long range. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
All right, Spurs fans, one more time. Keep it going for your Super Interns.
Here's Parker. And Pachulia pulls it down. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. Can't cash in from close range. From the arc. No good that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. Takes the three, and the three ball is good. He has 40.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oh! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Miami now. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Haslam. Duncan with the block.
This is the kind of rim protection he brings. Superb work coming away with the block.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fourth personal foul.
Well, I tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
5 to shoot. Here's Wade. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wade's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Puts it up from 7. Duncan with the block.
Imposing his will defensively. A rejection like that can get in a shooter's head.
Trying to get something going. Drains it from beyond the arc. 37 points for him.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Oh, that's terrific work on the inside from Jefferson, showing how comfortable he's become operating down low.
Here's Chalmers. Back to Wade. Good, it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
3 points.
Wade's got 7 points for the quarter.
Bang, bang. That's being shot ready.
Back to Parker. For the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
The Heat leading by 22. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Boy, just a simple feed that time by Mario Chalmers finding the open man.
Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
From downtown, offensive rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Haslem. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Who is outside? Pass to Wade. And he makes good on the layup. And that's 13 points for Dwayne Wade.
They're getting on a roll inside. Those last 3 field goals have come from the paint. Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio making a switch here.
For San Antonio.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Jacks up a 3. Lewis grabs the board. The Heat leading by 23. Chalmers surveying the D. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near. And being that Parker is a remarkable shooter, you can't fault the defense for jumping on that pump fake. It's hard not to because he sells it so well.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Pachulia. Now James, defended by Jefferson. Now James. Wade left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pachulia. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
But I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Pass to James. Now here's Pachulia. Off on the layup.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Williams scanning the floor. And here's Wade. And the NBA embracing the global audience. GA, preseason games in London, Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time for sightseeing.
Haslem a screen. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Heat. Spurs trail by 21. And he drives in.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has been looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor. You got to have a bunch of them.
That one drops for him.
Well, I like the direct path that Williams takes to the rim. Turns the Jets on and gets to the hoop in a hurry.
And that one, good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Picked by Pachulia. James, the bounce pass. Pachulia, no luck.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Spurs trail by 21. Pass to Temple. And here is Jefferson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, Kobe winning his 5th championship last season. Amazing. But he is in his 30s, GA, and some incredible young players ready, it seems, to take over.
And no doubt, Kevin, you've got 26-year-old LeBron coming off that MVP. A 22-year-old Kevin Durant just won the scoring title. So loads of other hungry stars ready to be next.
And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. It's good.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Jefferson's shot is off.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Pulls up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
That shot off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
All right, so as the 2010s Clark start, what is next in terms of style of basketball?
You know, I think more teams, Kevin, will take on those Steve Nash Sun teams. Identity, faster tempo, playing more up pace, a lot more small ball and using the three-point line. More movement and sharing the basketball, knocking down threes and playing faster.
Out to Parker. Hits the three-point bomb.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
Pass to James. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pachulia. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Duncan. He lobs it up. Taken away by Williams. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Duncan with the bucket. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. Wade outside. Duncan brings the double team. Parker with the steal.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And Clark, this summer, the 1960 and 1992 U.S. men's basketball teams both inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Both teams were undefeated, winning by over 42 points on average. But the world is starting to catch up after some disastrous finishes. Nice to see the U.S. back on track with 2 straight gold medals in Beijing and Turkey.
And here are the Heat. .32 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
And yes, it's good.
Number 4, assisted by Tony Parker.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. Chalmers with it. Here's LeBron, and so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.